Hey y'all, welcome on back. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama. And if you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live. But if you don't see it, that just means you are catching the replay. So make sure you put hashtag replay. Okay, y'all, we're gonna do some DIY ornaments. These would make perfect little like Christmas time crafts for your kids. So we are going to do this today, and we're going to use our color of the month. Okay, so when you pop on, say hey and comment the word jolly, and I'll send you the supply list. Okay, so we are going to use this transfer. There are five different transfers, or five different ornaments, but I'm going to do them in my color scheme for my Christmas tree. My Christmas tree is red and gold. So we're going to use the champagne color and then some red. So when you pop on, say hey. Let me pull up comments over here so I can see y'all. Thank you for sprinkling. Yes, if y'all could sprinkle, that would help me out tremendously. All right, so we're going to kind of just pick randomly which ones we want to paint. We are going to use Bubbly, which is the color of the month, Shimmer Crimson, and I think Cherry. I had pulled out Candy Apple, but I think I'm going to do Cherry. Okay, give me a second. Let me process. Let's do the smaller ones in Bubbly and the two bigger ones in Cherry, okay? Thanks for sprinkling. Hi, guys. How was everybody's Wednesday? I keep thinking today is Tuesday for whatever reason. All right. So this is the color of the month. If you haven't seen me use it yet, y'all, it is gorgeous. It is the color Bubbly, and you actually get it when you place an order of $75 or more on my website. And you'll be able to add it to your cart before you check out. So we're just going to paint this. Hi, Laura. Hi, guys. Busy. Y'all were busy today. Hi, Miss Kathy. So these are the Jolly Ornaments. Like I was saying when I first started, these would make little great crafts over the holidays for kiddos. You could let them paint them, and then you could just apply the transfer on top after they've painted, and it'll be gorgeous. Thanks for sprinkling. All right, we are going to have to do a coat or two of this, but we used this the other night on our Merry Christmas sign right here, and it turned out beautiful. All right, let's dry these. Hi, Sandy. Finish a clothespin. Ooh, I bet that's pretty, Miss Bambi. So this is the color Bubbly, and I'll pull out my gold and I'll show y'all what it looks like compared to gold and to Dune. Okay, so real quick, here's gold, and then let me find my Dune. Okay. So this is Dune. Well, this is Dune, and this is Bubbly. Okay, so it's definitely like a more like, I guess like taupey color. Hi, Katrina. And then this is gold, and this is Bubbly. So it is a lot lighter. It's definitely a champagne color. So if you have not snagged that, go ahead and snag it. Okay, y'all, tell me in the comments, did y'all get the live notification? I think I figured out what the issue was. Y'all let me know. I'm hoping that I figured it out. I had to update something, and I'm hoping that y'all got the message. Yes. Yay. Okay, good. That makes me happy to hear. All right, there's one of the champagnes. We're going to do two over here. We'll put these to the side. We'll let these dry while we paint the other two. And then we are going to do the transfer on top. Yay. No, I didn't. Miss Dolores, make sure you get signed up. Comment the word jolly. Okay. When you comment the word jolly, there'll be a button in there, I think, that says get live notices. You'll have to click on that and answer the questions. For whatever reason, my little system likes to unsubscribe people, and there's not much I can do about that. Okay. Yay. Yay, I'm so glad you're getting the message. I don't know what's been going on. It took me a couple days to figure out what was happening. So, hi Lynette, hi Darlene. All right, let's get these dried. And we are done with the paintbrush. So we got the color Bubbly. There you go, Miss Dolores. I see answering the questions. All right, let's put these to the side, and we are going to do, so there is the bubbly. Can y'all see the shimmer in it? I don't know. I'm trying to see if y'all can see the shimmer when I put it up to the camera. All right, let's take our two bigger ones, and we're gonna paint these cherry. Y'all, cherry has been one of my favorite colors this season. I'm almost out of it. And this color will be leaving us soon, relatively soon. So if you have not snagged cherry and you want it, I suggest you grab it while you can. Now, I will have a kit available up in my VIP group if you want everything that I'm using. You can go over to the VIP group. It'll post in about 20 minutes. And you can grab everything at once instead of going to 2 different websites. Because the cutouts are not on the chalk site and the transfers are not on the cutout site. I have to follow the rules. So that's why I offer the kits in the VIP group for y'all. That way you only have to pay shipping one time. It shows. Miss Dolores, I saw that it popped up. I saw that you clicked get updates or something like that. So you should be good. Alrighty. Let's get these dry. I think we are gonna just do one coat. Let's get all of these dry. And then we will wax and apply the transfer, okay? What did everybody have for dinner tonight? Anything good? I have not eaten yet. All right, let's clean up the mat underneath. I love this thing. So easy to clean. All right, here we go. Let's get out our wax. So I'm gonna use some surface wax and my board eraser. I'm just going leftover cabbage rolls and taters. Ooh. My wax is like flaky for whatever reason, so I just heat it up just a smidge. And I am going to put wax on all of these surfaces. This is gonna protect our paint that we put down. And it will protect our transfer as well. Chicken and rice, salad and M&Ms, pork chops and fries. Hi, Miss Cece. Yum, yum, yum. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. All right, y'all, do me a huge favor. Hit the heart button and sprinkle the video if you have not done so. I would appreciate it. Granddaughter's taking me out for my birthday. Ooh, Miss Darlene. Miss Katrina, I sell it. If you comment the word Jolly, and you'll get the message from my page, there'll be a, there'll be a button that says supply list. Click on the button that says supply list, and then you can click on chalk products, and it'll take you to a cart that has everything that I'm using tonight. You can add and subtract everything from the cart, or if you just go to my VIP group, the kit will be posted and the wax is available as part of the kit, and you can just comment on that post and I'll send you an invoice that way if that's just easier. Hi Connie. Hi Leona. Thank you for sprinkling. All right, let's fuzz. Let's fuzz, let's fuzz, let's fuzz. All right, so you want to fuzz to add a little bit of lint to the back because you don't want your transfer to be too sticky, because if it's too sticky on your surface, it can pull up your paint and, oh my word, it can pull up your paint or stretch your transfer. Okay, hubby cooked while I'm in the, oh my goodness, Miss Yvonne. I hope your mom's okay. Hi, Miss Debbie. I did not make my shirt. I bought this one at a holiday market, I think last year. I wish I did because I love this shirt. All right. So we're gonna start with our bubbly ones. I think we're just gonna do this one at a time. I could be adventurous and try to line them all up. Maybe we'll try that. I don't ever do a great job of getting the transfer on correctly with multiple like cutouts, but we're doing it. We're doing it, okay? So I'm just lifting up my transfer and I'm just sliding these underneath and making sure I like where they are at before I stick them down. And we're gonna do shimmer crimson on top of these. Oh my goodness. And I'm on the struggle bus with this one. Ugh, I can't get it. There we go. All right, push down, making sure that there are no air bubbles or anything like that, because you don't, if you have air bubbles, you might get some bleeding. Lost you for a minute, girl. I don't know what is going on. All right, so I'm taking my Shimmer Crimson, and I am just gonna go right on top of this bubbly. Now you could use whatever color scheme you wanted. I'm just kind of going with what my tree theme is, because I do plan to put these on my tree. Now, before I went live, my paste was pretty dry. So what I did, y'all, is I took some distilled water and I mixed it in there and kind of got it back to the right consistency. And it's good as new. All right. There's number one. She is better now. She went through a horrible ordeal with surgery that went wrong. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, Miss Yvonne. Yeah, the $5 transfers ended yesterday. That was only a 1-day sale. So if you missed out on it, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's why I went live last night. I sent out a message. I posted about it. I did as much as I could to get the word out there, but that was a 1-day sale. The new sale for today came out with, if you buy the Woodland Animals transfer, you get the chalk shapes for free. And then we'll find out what tomorrow's is. So I do know that there's going to be 2 days, including yesterday's, that are only going to be 1-day sales. So make sure you're in the VIP group and you're checking that in the morning, because I do post what the deal of the day is that day. I know. Hi, Barbara Bailey. Thank you. Hi, Pamela. All right. There is number 2. And then I'm actually going to lift this one up because I don't like the way that I put it on there. Okay, what do y'all think about the Shimmer Crimson with the bubbly? Should we try a cherry with the bubbly? What do y'all think? Or should we just stick with the Shimmer Crimson? It's not going to really matter because these are going to go on my tree all over the place, so they don't have to be absolutely perfect. Oh my goodness. It'd be helpful if I could get it on there correctly. Y'all let me know. Shimmer Crimson or cherry? You do you. Well, I want to know what y'all want to do, because I did me the first 2. Definitely try cherry. Cherry, okay. All right, let's try cherry. All right, let me clean off this squeegee. Let's just see what it looks like, right? I know, Miss Linda, how are you? I don't think I've seen your name pop up on a live in a hot second. I hope you're doing well, my friend. All right, let's take cherry. Y'all, this color is just so gorgeous. I love this color so much. I'm gonna have to load up on this color because I'm gonna be really sad when it's gone. It's like the perfect, like, Christmas red. Ooh, I think I like the cherry. Now mine did bleed right there. Do y'all see that in between the top part and the bottom? That's because there's a little air bubble in there. So that's why it bled. But I think I prefer the cherry over the Shimmer Crimson. Which one do y'all like better? This is Shimmer Crimson. This is cherry. Which one do you prefer? All right. We're going to close up our cherry and we're going to close up our Shimmer Crimson. Yeah, I agree. I think I like the cherry better. Do you make a hole to hang it up? Yes, I'm going to do that at the end. Both are pretty. See, I knew y'all would like cherry better. I just had a feeling. And then I went with Shimmer Crimson. All right. Let's do our next 2, and we're going to do bubbly on top of these. And let's see how these turn out, okay? So, I'm just using, oh, and I totally forgot to mention, this transfer is on sale. I want to say you can get it for like 12 bucks instead of 16. So if you've not snagged this transfer, I would do so while it's on sale. It is in the last chance section because Christmas is about over and I'm about done with my Christmas crafts, y'all. And I'm so sad. Hi, Angelica. Oh, one looks antique and cherry is so bright. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Focus, Alex. All right, push this down. We don't want any air bubbles. Let's pull out our bubbly. And let's see how this looks on top of the cherry. I should have made these for my mom. She has all those funky colors. I should have done these for her too. I think these would have looked really cool on her tree. I need to order. I bought the chips, but I forgot. Oh, sorry, y'all. My mom was calling. I apologize. Sorry, y'all. So this is the bubbly on top of that cherry. What do y'all think? Yeah, I froze because my mom was calling. I'll call her after my live. All right, let's do our last one. Ooh, y'all, I think the cherry on the background with the bubbly on top is the way to go. I think I like that combo better. All right, let's do our last one. And then y'all, we are gonna punch holes in these, put some hangers on them, and then we'll be done. So hit that heart button if you're liking this project. Ooh, okay, tell me while I have y'all on here. I do my live sales on Fridays, right? Now I know Fridays, everybody kind of gets busy for the weekend. So would y'all prefer the live sales to be on Friday or on Sunday evenings? What do y'all think? Either Friday evenings or Sunday evenings. Let me know which one you would prefer. How much are the cutouts? The cutouts are $7. They are $7. Ooh, y'all, that is gorgeous. Sunday, that's what I was thinking too. I think I prefer Friday for Miss Sandy. Now, you'll be able to still shop the replay on Sundays. Hi, Erin. I'll be selling retired Chalk Couture products, and then I'll also be selling wood cutouts. It's just kind of a mix match every week. Some weeks I just do cutouts. Some weeks I just do Chalk Couture items. And then some weeks I do a mixture. It kind of just depends. Friday. Okay. Are those like the white ones on CC? These are different. Chalk Couture doesn't have the vintage, the Jolly Ornaments in the white, in the chalk chips. The vintage ornaments come in the chalk chips, but not the Jolly Ornaments. And we did the vintage ornaments a couple of weeks ago. So finished items you have made. I have not sold a lot of my finished items, Miss Erin. But if you see something that you like that I've made, just send me a message. I'm always happy to sell my finished pieces. I probably should do some sort of finished good live sale. I have a whole box of finished pieces, y'all, from moving that I have not done anything with. Hi, Lynette. I know, Miss Pamela, my mom had called me. All right, so we cleaned our transfer. But yeah, Miss Erin, if you see something on my shelf or you've seen a live that I've done and you see a piece that you like, always feel free to send me a message because I'd always be happy to sell my finished pieces. Because typically they just go in a box or sometimes they get thrown away if I'm being honest. Do an auction. Is that something y'all would like? Would y'all like an auction of finished pieces? All right, so I cleaned my transfer with just water and my board eraser. Now I am gonna take my backer sheet, okay? One side is white, one side is yellow. You're gonna do the white side to the sticky side, okay? So it's sticky side up, and you are gonna just line this back up and lay it flat. Do an auction. Anybody else? Would y'all be interested in that? I mean, I almost kind of feel like I'll just do a sale and just, whoever wants it, just buy it. All right, let's dry these. Auction. All right, so, y'all, I think the background that's red, the background that's red with the bubbly on top is my favorite combo. Y'all like the auction? A sale is good too. On my products I donate and the person sells them. Oh, I love that, Miss Angelica. What I would, okay, I saw it come through, Miss Erin. I'll read it after my live. If I were to do that, I'd probably donate money to Watts of Love, which if y'all don't know, anytime you check out on the Chocolateur website, you can always round up, and all that money goes back to providing lights to families in like Malawi and stuff. And it kind of like to women, and it teaches them entrepreneurship and all of that. And so it's a really neat organization. Hi, Robbie. I say whatever is easy for you. What's easiest for me is just to like sell them. But if y'all want to do an auction, we could attempt it. I'm just so afraid like of doing an auction, y'all, and getting on and like, here's item number 1, and no one comments. You know what I mean? That's my fear. Okay, I got my Power Punch tool. This is also on the Chocolateur website. And I am going to use the bottom part. There's a tiny little hole back here. And I'm just going to line it up with the hole on the ornament. And we're going to push through. There we go. Push that down. And you've got a hole. I love this little Power Punch tool. If you do not have one, you need to grab it. Oh, thank you, Miss Cece. I appreciate that. I do. Not all are amazing, but I would say I've gotten a lot better. That's for dang sure. All right, let's punch holes in all of them. And then we're gonna use some gold ribbon to hang these. Okay, come on, there we go. All right, where's my gold ribbon? And so I'm just gonna do one of them, y'all, but you could use jute, twine, whatever floats your boat. But y'all, I think this one is my favorite one. What do y'all think? So here's number 1. This is with the bubbly on the background and then shimmer crimson on top. This is number 2. It has bubbly on the background with cherry on top. And this is number 3. It has cherry on the back, but bubbly on top. Which one is your favorite? 1, 2, or 3? Well, it's going to be, no, Miss Laura, this is going to be too thin, I think, for a 1/4 of an inch. I was putting my surfaces, so my frame boxes, the deer's houses, I forgot what they sold one by one to get them. 3, 1, 3, yeah. 3 is my favorite. This one is my favorite. I just think it pops a whole lot more than this one. This one, someone said it looks a little bit vintagey, which I agree. I do like the cherry on this, but y'all, this one is like chef's kiss, like my fave. 2, 3, 1. 2 and 3. Looks like 3 is the winner. So, and I'll just go hang these on my Christmas tree. I love this. So go grab this transfer. It's going to post in my VIP group in about 4 minutes, y'all. You can grab it for like $12.80. And if you go to my VIP group, you can get everything all at once and get it shipped in one order rather than like multiple orders, having to go to 2 different websites. So let's pick a winner. Hit the heart button and we will pick a winner to win a coupon. I'll post a picture of my tree. I sure will. But I love this. That's so pretty. All right, well, let's pick a winner. So good luck to everybody in the comments. In order to get entered, you did have to like comment. So let's see. Jolly, how about a silent auction? I do silent auctions all the time for our volunteers hired from my elementary school. You show and then put a starting bid. Yeah, I could do that. You're so welcome. Hi, Miss Jan. All right, here we go. Let's pick a winner. Miss Pamela, I know I still need you to send, I know I still need to send you your message. I haven't forgotten. It's just been a crazy few days. No, they don't even notice it, Miss Angelica. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Miss Angelica Molina. Miss Angelica, are you still here? Y'all, and I'll be on tomorrow morning. We're going to do like a snowflake door round. I am so flippin' excited about it. I think y'all are going to really love it. All right, Miss Angelica, you are tonight's winner, so I will send you all the info or the coupon code. But y'all, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be on at 9:45 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, so I'll be on at 9:45 tomorrow morning Central Standard Time. But I will see y'all tomorrow. Be on the lookout for my live, and make sure you get signed up for live notifications so you can watch. Bye, guys.